Hello everyone, Daryl the Northern Vinyl Guy back at you with another video, and today we have a thread response. It's been, a great summer vacation so far. As many of you know, I am a high school teacher, so come the month of June, it's always pretty busy. So in the month of June, I wasn't able to post too many videos. And with that, I wasn't able to respond to some of the threads that I found interesting, so I kept a list of these threads. And the one I'm going to focus on today is from Ed, from On My Turntable, new channel here in the VC. I've been around for a few months now. Great guy. He's hitting around 84, 85 subscribers at this point. And last month he had a thread about women in music and female artists, and how a lot of these videos that we see in the VC, and especially when people talk about them in the media and stuff like that, there isn't enough female-centric videos and artist talk. So he wanted to have a thread outlining 5 to 10 female music artists. They could be all-girl groups, they could be solo artists, they could be a female front woman of a band. But to focus on between 5 and 10 artists that you have in your collection that you would like to pay homage to. And so with that, I would like to get started. This is in no particular order. I thought it was going to be alphabetically, but it is not alphabetically, I don't believe. So let's get started with a female artist that I remember from, I guess my what would you call that, middle years, tweens, I guess you would say, just before I even went to high school. So we will focus on the 1991 album Heart in Motion by Amy Grant. I don't think I've ever seen anyone show this album in the VC, but this is her main album that was her claim to fame. Previous to this, she did mainly Christian music. This I would argue is probably the least Christian album that she has. This has all her hits on it. Good for Me, Baby Baby, Every Heartbeat, That's What Love Is For, You're Not Alone, I Will Remember You. And that particular one, I Will Remember You, I remember about 10, 12 years ago, I was running a history class, and there was a student of mine who featured that song as part of a Remembrance Day tribute for the Canadian veterans of World War I and II and the Korean War. So that's a pretty memorable song. And I remember my mom and dad used to listen to that album lots when I was a kid. So yeah, some great stuff. And kind of a double feature on this, I do have a 45 where she did a duet with Peter Cetera from Chicago fame, and the song Next Time I Fall. So yeah, a 45. What is this, from 1986? And this one is on the Warner Brothers label. And her album here is on the A&M label. So yeah, Heart in Motion, Amy Grant, here in the VC. Up next, 1979, my birth year. We've got the all-female band Sister Sledge. Sister Sledge on the back here. Kathy, Debbie, Kim, and Joni Sledge, featuring the famous We Are Family. Great song. Not too familiar with much of their other stuff, but I do find it kind of cool. The Chic Organization Limited, produced by Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers. Great stuff. If you like that, I guess you would call it disco-ish, maybe not disco, but I guess you would say the funk, soul type music. Yeah, Sister Sledge, the Four Sisters. And that is on, this is a pretty cool label here on the pinkish label. So really neat stuff. Sister Sledge. And then a band that I remember dearly from my high school days, from Ireland. Tragic story with Dolores O'Riordan. Rest in peace, passing away, tragically taking her own life a few years ago. But this is the, what is this, 2020? It's a 2020, I guess you would call this the collection, complete. Dreams, the collection, sort of a greatest hits album. And this features tons of them. Linger, Dreams, Zombie, Just My Imagination, Salvation, and more. This is a great album. Just a wonderful artist. Always like this stuff. Front woman of the band. The Bad Wolves paid homage to her when they did the cover of Zombie a few years ago. So she was definitely important in the music industry. So some Cranberries, Dolores O'Riordan. And I like this this label here. It's kind of a more independent label, but Cranberries on that side, and then on the flip side, it has the members of the band on that section of the label. So very cool. Now, my next one, I would be remiss if I did not talk a little bit about Madge, Madonna, and the Like a Virgin album. Possibly one of the most controversial albums of the 1980s. When they did the whole banning music with Twisted Sister and stuff, and the whole censorship thing. This is the one that features Like a Virgin, Material Girl, Angel, Dress You Up. So Madonna, what year was that? 1980. I'd like to say 1984, 86. I can't. 1984, and this is on the Sire label. I have mentioned Madonna in a few of my other videos. I do like Madonna up until around 1994. I think one of the last songs that I really like by her is This Used to Be My Playground from the soundtrack to I'm running a blank on that one, but it was featured on a soundtrack there where Madonna was in the movie as a baseball player. So if you remember the name of the movie, please let me know down below in the comments. I am totally running a blank on that one. But yeah, anything after that, I just found that she went too, especially when she did the song in 2000, their music, I just found it was too voice boxy, and that I don't know, too much techie stuff in there. So I draw the line at This Used to Be My Playground. All right, second to last here, because I'm going to show 6 albums. Once again, back to my high school days. This is an album that my brother had on CD, and back when it came out, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but man, have I ever dawned a greater appreciation for this. And this is the most recent addition to my collection. It came in the mail a couple days ago, and that is the Welsh singer Donna Lewis. This is a 2020 25th anniversary pressing. So this was originally released in 1996, and this is the Now in a Minute CD featuring the hit song I Love You Always Forever. But for me, now that I've got a greater appreciation for this, I love almost every song on this album. I don't think there's a single song on here I don't like. Without Love, Mother, Nothing Ever Changes is a great song. Fool's Paradise, another great song. And I think maybe the weakest track to me is the side 2, the last track, which is the Philly remix of I Love You Always Forever. But I just think it's a great album. Great Welsh singer Donna Lewis, and it came with a lyrics insert, and I think that I just love the clear yellow vinyl, orangey yellow. And I think it's considered orange according to Discogs. According to my lighting here, it's looking a little more yellow to me. But yeah, little Donna Lewis. And as I like to feature on my channel Canadian musicians and artists, my final choice for today, and I've mentioned her multiple times in the past. I don't think she gets enough recognition. This is I would say the 1960s OG Canadian female musician, and that is Anne Murray. And I have her greatest hits album. I've talked about this one before. But it features Snowbird, one of her first hits, Danny's song, You Won't See Me, You Needed Me, Daydream Believer, the cover of the Monkees track. You know, these are all great hits, produced by Brian Ahern, Happy Sack Productions. And yeah, I mean, this is some great stuff here. And this one was released in 1980 on Capitol Records. So there you go. So yeah, 5 non-Canadian musicians. Figured I'd go a little bit around the world here. You know, we've got an Irish singer, we've got a Welsh singer, we've got a Canadian singer, we got some American musicians, and some all-girl groups here. So I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. I'm going to leave a link to Ed's Facebook page, his channel down below. So check him out. If you haven't already, subscribe to his channel. And as always, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the like button, click the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.